Hello, my name is Thomas Gorbach. I'm the incorporator of the Acousmatic project and the Vienna Acousmonium. In the last years, I developed a spatialization technique which is called ephemeral dynamic motion sound sculptures. So then I heard about Enrique's project, which is called HADS, and yes, for this project we get a team.
So hello, my name is Enrique Mendoza, and I was very happy and excited to make this research team with Thomas. And the hybrid audio diffusion system is a monitoring system design that combines speaker arrays with open headphones to create 3D immersive augmented sound fields.
We could install this very specific system here in the studio. We could find a very specific leveling of the systems and different layers of this system. And finally we found some sound files and acousmatic works which have these musical spatialization parameters inside. And with that we could test the system. So you will explain something about the configuration of the system.
So for the HADS to work, we need to have like an immersive speaker array. So we set up this 16.2 speaker array. We have 2 rings of 8 speakers, one in the ear level, one in the roof, 2 subwoofers, one in the front and one in the back. So we can have all 3-dimensional sound movement. We incorporate our open headphones that are the more transparent for us to be able to perceive at the same time the sound field that is outside of the headphones. Then we did the calibration of all the system. We did impulse responses of the studio to have the acoustics to be able to put them on the binaural sound field. Then we did frequency responses of the speakers and the headphones to be able to match them for the tests. And the last part was the amplitude calibration. So all the speakers sound the same level. We can make a relation with the headphones, and then we don't have deformations on our sound sphere. And the last part of the, let's say, configuration is that we take from the acousmatic tradition to level both systems, so we have like a very fluid and organic movement within headphones and speakers.
To test all these systems with the musical parameters, there is a specific test which is called Mushra test, and you will explain also about the Mushra test now.
So the methodology of our artistic research project follows an iterative work process that deals with composition, the listening tests, concert practice, analysis and reflection. And for the listening test, we are following the International Telecommunications Union recommendation, the Mushra methodology. And with this method, we can assess these special parameters of localization, of sound localization. So we develop a max patch where the assessors, experienced assessors in this case, they can compare the signals, score them, and then we can evaluate this with a statistic model called ANOVA. With this information, then we can draw conclusions, and we feed back all the work process again for composition, finding new material to test, and then go forward to achieve the Virtual Acousmonium.
For that, we also needed some space parameters, and we tested 3 parameters of space. For spatiality and immersiveness, we took a part of the piece Vox Alia 2 from Annette van der Gorn and from my piece Modulated Resonances. For the parameter proximity and distance, we took the piece of Enrique which is called Maybe Pain. And for the horizontal and vertical perception, we found a part of François Bale's Déplacement where the parameter of horizontal and vertical is already in the compositional process.
Beim Referenzfall habe ich mich manchmal gefragt, das ist ja so diese berühmte Im-Kopf-Lokalisierung. Und ich habe beim zweiten, also bei dem Einser, im Verhältnis zum Referenzfall eher das Gefühl, ich stehe außerhalb von dem Klang.
To combine all of this, we found a special creative workflow.
So we developed a creative workflow to be able to compose music specific for the system and also to bring, as Thomas said, other acousmatic pieces already done, and we can test them. The last and very important step is to level and balance. And I think this dynamism, it gives a lot of, let's say, artistic feeling about the last impression of what the system do in the audience.
We also had our first reduced concert with 10 participants. The outcome of our project is, beside the leveling, the configuration, the creative workflow, have the results from the tests, and in the next testing phase we will make more tests with more participants. We will also maybe develop a special listening tool, also develop further parameters like granularity or spiral or oscillation. So hope to see you in the next phase of our research project, and have a nice day.
Maybe in the concerts that
Yes.
are coming soon.